Namaste, this is Chanel from Queen of Cups Healing. This reading features the Universal Goddess Tarot and the Believe in Your Own Magic Oracle. We're going to explore the energies of the new moon in Libra on October 6th and how it can lead to possibility, progress, and empowerment. At this point, I invite you to pick the deck or crystal which resonates strongest for you. In the video description, you will find my Linktree URL, connecting you to links for my tarot reading and spiritual services, and my Etsy store for healing crystals. You'll also find timestamps for your chosen reading, which you can use to navigate the video. Thank you for joining me. Please like and share. Don't forget to subscribe and ring the bell for notifications for future readings. As always, love all and harm none. This includes yourself. Namaste, Aventurine group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is your new moon in Libra reading. We're going to explore issues of abundance, balance, harmony, openness. This is my Venus voice. Are you digging it? And then we're going to finish with the message from Mother Moon. So position number 1 is what abundance comes with this moon for the Aventurine group. Sorry for that sound, guys. It's the windows are all open today because it's so pretty outside and it's making the door shake a little bit. So position number 1 is what abundance comes with this moon. Yeah, I feel like there's spiritual abundance, gifts of manifestation, creation energy. It's propelling you forward. It's very projective, expansive. Well, it's all about Venus, right? So that makes sense. It's like you're really stepping into your goddess energy, your inner sovereignty, your beauty, your bounty. So I feel like you're really going to be able to manifest under this new moon. The possibilities are endless. You're a force to be reckoned with. How can you gain more inner balance? How can you use this new moon to gain more inner balance? Cut them off. 3 of Swords. This means let them go, like Elsa said. There's either courting, entanglement, negative people, jerks that are getting all up in your energy, or they're already all up in your energy. You want to remove them. So create inner balance by releasing what you need to release, by doing some cord cutting under this new moon, or intention setting for release. Some people might feel cord cutting is not in line with the new moon, but this is setting new intentions, and maybe your new intentions is to be unencumbered by negative, low vibrational, or unserving energies. How can you foster more harmonious relationships? Allow them to come and go as necessary. Allow them to naturally evolve, dissolve, be reborn. A lot of times we cling so tightly that we fail to realize the abundance that we can't grab onto because we're clinging onto something that no longer serves us. So instead, embrace the fact that you can let go, receive, be reborn, transmute. If it's going to come to you, it's going to come to you. Let it come. If it's going to leave you, it's no longer serving you or that person or both. Let it go. I know it's hard to say goodbye. It's so hard to say goodbye. Ooh. How can you be more emotionally receptive? How can you be more emotionally receptive? I feel like here you're being encouraged to go within. And I feel like it's really a journey inward, to be more introspective, to connect to your higher self, to connect to your healing, your inner truth. You're going to open from the inside out. So it's definitely, instead of just opening or being generous or giving or pursuing, it's definitely about healing, balancing, opening from the inside out. So I almost feel like your way out the heart chakra is in through the crown, or in through the third eye and out the heart chakra. Because this is a spirit of reflection, of self-love as well, with the hermit going inward. This is the energy of you focusing on what you need and focusing on your higher truths. Oh, all right. A message from Mother Moon to tie it all together. What do you say we go down the middle? We are all just stardust. Your potential is limitless. This is apparent in the King of Wands. Your potential is limitless. Then we have the fact that how do you gain more inner balance? It's about letting go. Letting go, letting go. How are you create more harmonious relationships? Allow for the natural ebb and flow of these relationships. How do you become more emotionally receptive? Think about it from a higher perspective. Love yourself first. Create inner stillness and inner balance, because at the end of the day, you are part of a great big interconnected web that we call the universe, that we call higher consciousness, that we call the collective unconscious, that we call fate and destiny. Trust in your role as a bigger being, as a brighter being. Yeah, and I feel like that's the important message here. Trust, trust, trust. I feel like clear quartz and amethyst will definitely get you where you're wanting to go. And it also can be used in your cord cutting or release ceremony if that's what you choose to do. And also help you have the wisdom when to let things go in relationships. And this will also give that hermit energy of inspiration, higher truth, and wisdom. So that's that. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. I sincerely hope you receive it today, and I look forward to seeing you next week. Namaste, guys. Namaste, Rose Quartz group. Thank you so much for joining me. Did you know this rose quartz isn't even carved? It just got tumbled that way into a heart. Isn't that amazing? It's amazing. I cherish that piece of rose quartz. All right. We're going to, as I mentioned in the introduction, this is your new moon in Libra reading. The new moon is on the 6th, and we're going to explore what abundance it brings, issues of harmony and balance and emotionality, and then we wrap it all up with a message from Mother Moon. So I do shuffle these cards beforehand, meditate on them, and as a reader I'm always working with them. So here we are. What abundance comes with this moon? There's an abundance of possibilities, of opportunities, of expansion, of spiritual travel, maybe physical travel, but I feel like there's an expansive energy here, seeking new horizons, just newness. There's possibilities. They're ample and they're abundant with this new moon, which is very similar to the message we got for the Aventurine group, which is the possibilities are really limitless. It's only you that can either expand upon them or limit them, right? So it's up to you. Creator energy, come through. How can you gain more inner balance? Love yourself. You notice this is a Lover's card, but in this deck she's all by herself. That's because it's about loving herself first, celebrating herself, honoring herself, respecting her beauty, honoring her abundance, her spiritual, emotional, mental abundance. So this message here is love yourself. Love, love, love. Come on, say it together with me, Cups family. If you can't love yourself, how in the hell are you going to love anybody else? That's from Mama Roo right there. All right. How can you foster more harmonious relationships? I mean, obviously it starts with self-love. I'm not mad at that. I'm not mad at that. Let go of the past, let go of the betrayal, let go of thinking that you're going to get stabbed in the back. I'm not promising that you won't. I know that's kind of, not an exciting thing here. I'm not promising that you won't. But what I am saying is that you have no control over it one way or the other. So the best thing you can do is look at it as a growing opportunity, a healing opportunity, you know, at the end, most people are naturally good intentioned. And there's no guarantee that you won't meet a jerk, a low vibrational person, an entity. We won't even talk about all that. But the truth is that you gotta let it go, because it's your mission in this life to self-actualize, grow, and love, love, love. So you can't keep yourself closed off indefinitely. I feel like the best way to move forward is to give people the benefit of the doubt when, you know, when you can. Some people are just sketchy. That's suspicious. That's weird. Give people the benefit of the doubt when you can, and let go of the past where you were hurt. I'm sorry you were hurt. That hurts me that you were hurt, and that hurts me that you were let down. But you can't keep living in the past, because then you entrap yourself there, and then you're victimized twice. I don't want you victimized twice. How can you be more emotionally receptive? There we go. This kind of flopped out of the deck. 5 of Cups. Once again, it's kind of a resounding let go of the past. Let go of fearing that you're going to be betrayed, taken advantage of. You know, the past was what the past is. The present is now. Your power is now. Open up to the potential of now, instead of worrying about the past and what could have been and what you hoped would be. It's really about opening yourself to the future. As you see, she's looking back at the past, but she has her 2 beautiful babies that are flourishing and growing, and the present is now. The potential is now. So that is what you're being encouraged to grab a hold of with both hands. Grab it. Both hands. Okay, this kind of flew out. This is kind of speaking to you. Isn't that funny? That's the one that was on the table before. Take a chance on them. I feel that makes total sense. What you're being invited to do on this new moon is there's an abundance of new beginnings and new opportunities and new horizons to explore, right? Beautiful. And you're being encouraged to create inner balance by loving yourself first. But it's really an opportunity in your relationships, platonic or romantic, to open yourself up, let go of the past, and let go of the disappointments of the past in order to find greater relational harmony and be more emotionally receptive. And at the end of the day, the message of Mother Moon is that take a chance on them. And we don't know who them is. Maybe you do right now know exactly who them is. But it's about taking a chance on love, taking a chance on being loved, taking a chance on sharing yourself. Because you're so beautiful and wise and loving and just darn cute. And I feel like the world would really miss out if you didn't share yourself. So that's why you're being encouraged to take a chance on them. And it's interesting, when I get this card, it often feels like take a chance on yourself. Take a chance on yourself. And it's not just about trusting the universe and trusting the process. It's about trusting yourself enough to handle whatever comes your way. But take a chance on love again. Love is magical. Whether it's your best Judy, like your best friend, or your partner, or a fur baby, little doggo or kitty, whatever it is, take a chance on loving again. You deserve to be loved. Of course, you guys, I'm going to hit you with the love bomb. It's rose quartz, so I'm going to recommend rose quartz. But I'm also going to recommend my favorite love stone. You guys know this. Botswana agate, pink Botswana agate. Because it's so good for the heart space, transformation, growth, healing, and self-love and self-worth. It's like, for me anyways, it's like rose quartz on steroids. I love it. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. Here it comes, here it comes. I sincerely hope you receive it today. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me. Have an awesome week, you guys. Namaste. Namaste, Selenite group. Thank you so much for joining me. As I mentioned in the introduction, this is your new moon in Libra reading. This jumped out of the deck. It might serve us later since she wanted to jump out. So we'll keep her there. This is your new moon in Libra reading. We're going to explore abundance, balance, harmony, openness, and then we're going to wrap it all up with a message from Mother Moon now that she's reborn. Position number 1 is what abundance comes with this moon for my beautiful Selenite family. I mean my Selenite group and the Queen of the Cups family. Let's see here. It's a little bit magical, isn't it? Your hopes can be realized, your dreams can be realized. You can add a little bit of magic to the everyday. I feel that there's something magical, and because we got the 9 of Wands, I feel like the magic is within you. Be still, be peaceful, and focus on that magic. Set the intention under this new moon that you'll go within and flourish outwardly in magical ways, small and large. How can you gain more inner balance? Allow for change. Allow for the ebb and flow of things to naturally happen and occur. There's something changing here. There's something transforming. Allow for it to happen. That's part of the universe's magic, and that's how it meets your magic, and it's magical. So there's a spirit of change here. There's this spirit of adaptation. That's how you find your balance, is flowing with the ebb and flow of energy, flowing with universal energy, with Gaia's energy. This new moon brings us, like, we're in fall now, we're in autumn, and it's about flowing with that energy, those changes that you see around you, the changes you feel in your relationships, the changes you experience as you grow and evolve, because that's the whole point at the end of the day, right? How can you foster more harmonious relationships? This is across the board. This is love. This is, I always say that, guys. This is romance. This is platonic connections. This is love. This is like. Be sure to check out the October reading I post on the 24th, by the way, because that's when we separate the two. That's when we take the romantic love and we separate it this month for the first time with the platonic love. All right, how can you be more emotionally, how can you foster more harmonious relationships? Sorry, I lost my train of thought. How can you foster more harmonious relationships? So here we have the 7 of Swords. I think it's about seeing things as they are, not as you would will them. Seeing things as they are, seeing the truth for what it is, instead of focusing on what you, like I said, what you would have it or what people would have you believe it is. It's about truth and veils being cast away. It's about shedding illusion in some ways and seeing things for what they are. So just be truthful with yourself. Yourself first. You are first and foremost deserving of your truth. And then you have a better foundation from which to be truthful with others. How can you be more emotionally receptive? How can we all be more emotionally receptive? Big questions, guys. Big question. How can you be more emotionally receptive? All right. Here we have 7 of Wands. I think that what it's saying is don't be afraid. Don't be afraid of a little conflict. Don't be afraid of a little dust up. To be emotionally receptive means that you express everything, not just the good, but the sadness, the anger, the frustration, the icky. You convey it all here, okay? And that can cause a dust up. People might not like what they hear. It might stem a little frustration in you for the person to do it in turn. But it's really about not fearing the conflict, not fearing the fire, and not fearing your own passion. If you can't be closed and open at the same time, right? So you can't be closed off to your feelings and emotionally open at the same time. So that's why you can't be afraid of the conflict. It's kind of like you're being invited to let it all out. No emotional dumping, no toxicity, okay? By the way, if you want to learn how to triumph over toxicity, do check out my my spiritual life coaching, which I will have available soon on QOChealing.com. But no emotional dumping, no toxicity, but it's really about allowing the shadow and the light to come together, right? So yeah, let that happen. Okay. Message from Mother Moon. Storm. Every hurricane comes to an end. Yeah. And I think that this is kind of speaking to the fact that you've been through a lot. It's time to connect to your hope again. It's time to connect to possibilities again. I feel like this is a respite, a period of rest, renewal, rejuvenation. The tides, they are changing. You're seeing things for how they are. And you're no longer afraid to speak your truth, to be honest and more authentic and passionate. This whole energy is that the bad times you've been through will come to an end because you're empowered, you're blessed, the universe is abundant. Be sure to maintain and uplift yourself with this message that you can generate the personhood, the experiences, and the outcome you wish to create and you wish to lead and you wish to be. So definitely remember that you're in control here. It's time to manifest your hopes and desires under this new moon. For hope, I really would love for you to have some citrine. But equally good, I feel, for some of you is that moonstone. It brings the peace, it brings the vision and clarity, it brings the truth, it brings the comfort and the soothing, but it also grounds you and keeps you in the here and now so that you can remain optimistic and hopeful and light. You guys, with every reading, I send out a little love and light and namaste energy. Here it comes, here it comes. I sincerely hope you receive it today. I look forward to seeing you again next week. Thank you so much for joining me, and check me out on QOChealing.com. Check me out on through my Linktree for Clubhouse, Instagram, crystals on Etsy, everything. I got it all for you guys. Namaste, guys. Thanks for joining me.